Welcome to Sailor Samara's Moonie merchandise, collections, cosplay, and a whole lot more. Hi guys, and welcome to a new Sailor Moon review. Today I have some of the new Petit Charas to show you. These are of course the Black Moon clan. This is the entire collection of Black Moon clan. And I also have the Petite candy figures here as well. This is the first set of them. And if you've seen my unboxing of them, I didn't end up getting the whole set because I bought them at Books A Million. So I was a little bit disappointed, but not that huge of a deal. I ended up selling the ones that I had, and I bought the last two that I needed on eBay. So I wasn't too upset, and I ended up getting the whole set eventually, so it all worked out in the end. But I wanted to show them to you. Of course, this is all the ones that I had before. So this is of course Sailor Moon. And she's on a little piece of moon candy. It's very cute. I love the design of these ones. I think they're especially cute. I love their poses and everything. And here is Mercury. She's on a little star-shaped piece of candy, and I love their bases too. They have their little planetary symbols on there. Very nice. Here's Venus. And hers has just all these little pieces of candy that shape like hearts. It's very different. But they are all very pretty. And here's Mars. And she's on a similar piece of candy like Mercury is. Very cute. And then of course these are the two that I didn't end up getting before that I bought on eBay. It's Jupiter. She has a similar one. And then the Tuxedo Mask one, I just absolutely love so much. I think that he's incredibly cute. His cape's blowing in the background, and his cape is actually metallic underneath, which is really cool. Painted up there on his brim of his hat. And his candy is actually like the earth, which is amazing. I like the design of it. And then his stand down here has his mask. Very cool. So I'm glad that I actually ended up getting the whole set of these eventually. I think they were well worth the money and the trouble. So, but I definitely want to get the outers of those eventually as well. But I wanted to show this to you really quick before I showed you the Black Moon clan. Now I have the Spectra Sisters, and I've had them for probably a couple of months, maybe a month at least. I bought these from Crunchyroll, and Crunchyroll, I do recommend them for these particular sets. These ones come in a full box, and you don't have to worry about the blind boxes and that whole situation, which I made a video about, where you weren't guaranteed a full set. But since these are premium Bandai, and they come in this nice little box case, you do get a full box of figures, no problem. The only issue I have with Crunchyroll is, even though I have a premium membership and I get the discount and everything, they are very much slower getting the stock in. So if you are a patient collector, as I've been trying to be recently, just to get a better deal, if you're a patient collector and you don't mind waiting, I think it's worth going with Crunchyroll. You do get a good deal. If you're a member, you get a few dollars off, but you do have to wait a bit longer to get them. So that's just something I wanted to point out really quick for anybody interested in pre-ordering with Crunchyroll. Now, they have a lot of the new petites right now at really good prices, so definitely check out their website if you don't mind the wait. Now here of course is the Spectra Sisters, and the box for these are really nicely done. I like the borders around the characters. They are themed to them. You can see a little border around. They're all themed to each one of them, which is really cool. and I just love the facial expression that Sailor Moon has. It's really nice. These do have the international toy sticker on them because I did get these internationally. This is really no difference, it's all the same. And then here is, of course, these same little symbols that's around them on the front of the box. And it looks really nice, and the back's pretty plain. This has their names on it, I'm pretty sure, but of course I can't read it. It's in Japanese. And there's the bottom of the box. And then, of course, you slip this off. And this is protected, so we'll take that off really quickly. This little piece right here is to protect it from rubbing off the foil design on the top of the box. And there's the silhouettes of all of them there. It's really, 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 really nice. I love the color. It's very eye-popping, very, very eye-popping. Now, the figures are encased in foam. Now, shocker, I've already took them out, so they're not in there right now. But they do come in these little foam shapes for all of them to fit in nice and snugly and safe. But those ones I've already taken out because I've had this set for so long. But there's that one. And we'll take a look at this one. This one, of course, is probably my favorite of the two because of Black Lady. There's just not nearly enough merchandise for Black Lady at all. Now, they did the same thing with this one, which is really cool. They added the border around them themed to their costumes and stuff. These little gems up here, and I guess this design is like his hair, I don't know. And then Emerald here, Esmeralda, as they call her, I guess, has the little gems up here above hers. So really, really nice design for these boxes. And then there's top of the box, the same designs on the bottom. You can read this one a lot brighter, I think. But that is pretty much the box for that one. And this one, of course, has the same. I haven't taken these out of the box yet, so this is the first time I'm opening them. And here's the top of the box, which is amazing. This one's definitely a lot nicer than the other one, I think. It has all these little extra designs here, which is really big, and it does have like the little gems that's on their earrings in the trim. It's really pretty. And here are the figures for them, so then you can actually kind of see what they look like. If you haven't, you should have definitely by now, but in case you haven't, there they are in their boxes. And I won't waste you guys' time opening these and putting them together and everything. I think that's kind of a waste by now. You guys know exactly how that goes down, so I'll do that off camera and then we'll take a look at the figures. Alright guys, so I got them all out of the box finally. So I figured we'd start with these ones first since I've had them out of the box for a while. So of course the Sailor Moon one. And like I said before, I just absolutely love her expression. I think it's so incredibly cute. She's casting moon healing escalation. So awesome that her pose is just absolutely so cute. But the little moon rod that she has right here, it's a little bit bent when you get it because she is really tight in the foam. But if you work with it a little bit, it does straighten out. I've messed with mine a little bit and it has straightened out just a tiny bit, but the details on these are amazing. The paint isn't always perfect around the skirt area that I've noticed. That is just one of a few minor things that I notice with these, and that's a constant thing from set to set. It's not anything new particular to this set, but it's something I notice frequently with these. But overall, the paint is usually pretty nice. There has been some people that have said that their figures have been missing little slight details. Like I know somebody that said that she got one of the Spectra Sisters set and she was missing her crescent moon on one of the figures. So little minor things do happen, though I don't hear about them very often, so. But that is a Sailor Moon. So I'll show you the Spectra Sisters. I can't remember their names. I know this one used to be called Birdie in the English dub, so please just forgive me if I can't remember their Japanese names, but I do absolutely love these figures though. They're incredibly adorable and perfectly modeled after the characters. Like, she is just so cute. I think she is my favorite of the four. I loved her outfit, and she kind of reminds me of Elsa. But, okay, now here's the next one. I know this one was called Avery in the English dub. She's got a huge bow up here. And her outfit, I think her outfit is perfectly painted. And of course all these have the crescent moon and their little earrings. Signature to this group of Black Moon Clan. And all their stands are exactly the same with the symbol on it. Awesome, awesome. This one was called Catsy in the English dub. It's funny how I remember that so well, but I just cannot remember their Japanese name. I just haven't seen it enough in the Japanese dub to remember it. My main problem. But now that we have a new English dub, maybe I can remember them better. But she is really cute. I love her cat ears, and her colors are so beautiful when popping. So nice. And they do take the time to put the lines in her outfit. And these, of course, you can move their heads and their bodies, because their heads are loose from their bodies just by a joint they put together. And here's the last one. Now this one, I don't think I can remember what her English dub name was. But I like how you have to put the little peg in her bun. It's incredibly funny. These weren't too tough to get together. Some of the sets are like impossible to get this little ball in their hole in the back of their head. But these weren't too tough for me. So those ones are the Spectra Sisters. So now we'll move on to these ones. And these ones I think are even more detailed than the Spectra Sisters set. And it might just be because of the character design too. But this one at Esmeralda is so amazing. I just love the green because green is my favorite color. But all these are painted. And a little fan. She's incredibly amazing. And I just love their expressions. Their expressions are perfectly made for these figures. And this one, I think his name is still Rubius in the Japanese. Please let me know if I'm wrong, but that's what I remember in the English dub. And he does have his jacket over his shoulder, just like he is in the show. And his hair is, I like how they do the red and they kind of mix the darker maroon hair into it. They do a very good job on that. His joint here was a little tough to get in. These ones were a little tougher than the Spectra Sisters, but. And here's Prince Diamante, or Prince Diamond in the English dub. Original English dub, of course. That's what I'm speaking of, not the new one. He is awesome. I know he's a villain, but I always thought he was really cool. I liked his design and his character. His gem on the back of his cape here is painted in. Did a great job with that. And There's his brother, Sapphire, or Sapphire. I remember these ones. For some reason, I just can't remember the Spectra Sisters set. But that happens, I guess. I love his expression. And these, of course, all go together really well because they all have this exact same symbol and pattern on the stands. Always thought he was a cool character too. And last but definitely not least is the Black Lady one, and I don't even know what to say about her. She's just so cool. I absolutely love her. I love the transition of clear pink here, and that they did the same thing with her little shawl. She is just amazing. I literally squealed when I heard about this set coming out because she is just amazing in so many ways. Now, her little peg here was tough to get in for some reason. Sailor Moon's was not, but hers, for some reason, was a little tough. But just look at her. She's so cool. I love her little legs sticking out there. You can see the pink and the blue in her dress down here. Amazing. I'm just obsessed with the Petit Charas. I've had problems with them before, just minor, of course, with the paint jobs. Nothing I've had to ever send back or make a big deal about, but I pretty much have all of the ones so far in some form of another, and I just absolutely love them. So I definitely will be continuing buying these. I don't know when it's going to end. I hope they make more villains though, because I think they did an amazing job on the Black Moon Clan. Yeah, I'd love to see a miniature Galaxia. So please make that happen. Bandai, make a house. Keep up the great work, because I would definitely like to see more villains for sure. Because these ones turned out amazing for me. So if you get your hands on any of the Petit Charas, if you haven't already, I definitely recommend them. I think they're incredibly cute. Their design is just really unique to this line. I know there are so many of them though. But thank you guys so much for checking out my review of these. I know I'm kind of late to the game, but better late than never. I do appreciate the support, and I will see you guys in the next Sailor Moon review. Alright, bye!